What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and this is episode 5 of the Football Manager Scunthorpe United to glory. So, yeah, this is episode 5. Make sure, if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button, as it does help out the channel a ton, and you guys have been showing a ton of support recently. Hopefully, we're doing very well on this channel, and if you guys can help so much with that, just by hitting that like button. It's absolutely for free, and it's very easy to do. But beyond that, we've got a very, very important episode coming up. Obviously undefeated in, I think, 6 or 7 games. As you guys can see, taking on very, very tough opponents: Cruisin' Ashton, Boston United, Chester, and many more to come in this episode. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And this first game is not going to be an easy one. It's going to be in the English FA Cup, I think the second or third qualifying round. I think second. But it's going to be against Cruisin' Ashton, so it's definitely not going to be a walk in a park. But we're definitely going to have to perform very well for this one. But obviously we have been performing very well lately. In the recent form, we've got 5 wins out of 5, and hopefully we can keep this form going, and we'll see how long we can sustain this current form, how long we can keep it going for. So against this team, we definitely are going to have a few chances. I believe we did lose or draw to Cruisin' Ashton towards the start of the season, I believe. But things have turned around. We've brought some players in, and we've obviously tweaked the tactics as well. But in this first highlight here, Sembi Ferris, he's mainly taking down the action of play here. But now Boyce, Coogan. Now we're switching it over to left to Smith. What can he do with it? He's over the top ball to Butterfield, and what a finish. What a ball over the top from Smith. Unfortunately, with a great ball, unfortunately Butterfield could not time his run to perfection, and goal is disallowed to offside. But we've got another highlight here. Shortly after, we're approaching the half an hour mark, which we are just hit the half an hour mark in this game. What can we do? Scales, great touch, plays it into Butterfield, and he gets his goal. He is not offside there. He gets the goal that he deserves. He's been quite good in this match. His finishing is very, very great. The experienced midfielder, pushing forward. Also had Scales there pushing forward as well. So, takes us 1-0 up, and Butterfield, as you guys can see, they're having a blind of a match. So, in the second half, not much was happening, but Cruisin' Ashton were trying to get to level pegging, but our defense was quite good. But unfortunately, Billy Brooks does make it 1-1 in the 52nd minute in this second half. The defense was a bit all over the place, and we just allowed them to pass it into the box. And when you've got a player right there just to approach it into the goal, it's always going to find its way into the back of the net. But we do get a rebound goal. Connor Smith waiting at the edge of the back post. I believe it was sent in by Ogle. Got a throw-in, a quick 1-2 there with Scales and Ogle, and he whips it in back post, and Smith gets in front of his player and puts that ball into the back of the net. So finally we get the 2-1. We get the 2-1 goal. But only 2 minutes later we get another highlight here. Smith, it's a great ball over the top to Sembi Ferris. He can play it across goal. Jacob Butterfield gets his 3rd goal of the season, 2nd of the match, and he hasn't been scoring much this season. Obviously, he did get injured, but yeah, that two goals in this game is a massive thing. So yeah, hopefully we can secure this game now, as we are approaching the 80th minute, and not couldn't really end it with a better way. Butterfield hat-trick, Jacob Butterfield with a free kick. He's just had an absolute blinder in this game. That no keeper could save that. I don't even think like Premier League keeper could save that. But the game ends 4-1, and a very good display performance from Jacob Butterfield, the great veteran, to take it on and carry the team on his back. But we've got the next time we will play in the English FA Cup will be against Oldham, and I think these are all the qualifying rounds. I think this is maybe round 4, and if we get past Oldham, we can potentially get into the first proper game. So yeah, as you guys can see just there, it did say FA Cup first round, so I think that was the first proper round of the FA Cup. And if we can get past Oldham and maybe take on a team in the higher divisions, if we can get to round 3 of the FA Cup proper, we could take on a team like Liverpool or something, or City or United, because we'll get a lot of money if we do play them away from home. So yeah, we're going into a Vanarama North game here against Chester, I believe this is. Chester away from home. We definitely have been performing very well lately, with I think 7 wins in a row. And I don't want to jinx it, but I have a very good feeling about this one, and hopefully we can steal all 3 points from this one. But we didn't get off to a flying start, as Chester, with just 6 minutes in, they get a goal and they go 1-0 up. We conceded a few goals like this. Just the defending has been pretty poor, and the keeper couldn't really do too much there, as there was a lot of players in the way of the keeper's sight. So towards this second half, we were trying to sort of build a bit of momentum and shift things around and try and get that equaliser goal, but it just never really came to us. We never really had a great opportunity, and I thought we were going to have some pretty good build-up play in this highlight here, but it ends up we do give away a penalty, and Chester, the Chester player, does slot it in the bottom left corner. Keeper can't do anything there, so yeah, unfortunately we go 2-0 down, and it's going to take a lot of encouragement and strength from these group of lads to rebound and take it from a 2-0 down to 3-2. But as you guys can see, we weren't able to do that, and unfortunately in the 92nd minute we gave away another penalty, and Chester have a chance to put it 3-0. The third goal past us, and they put 3 past us, and we just weren't really up to it today, unfortunately. And that's a very disappointing loss from the lads. It was pretty much the full starting 11 that beat Cruisin' Ashton, but you can have days like this that just don't go your way. But we're gonna have to have a very good rebound game next up against whoever we come up against. It's gonna have to be a very good one. But we are still top of the league with one game in hand and only by 1 point ahead. So yeah, we're gonna be playing. Didn't really see who we're playing. But with a loss under our belt now in the last 10 games, it's the momentum definitely can switch. But in this game here, nothing too crazy happened in the first half an hour of the match until we get our first highlight of the match here. Yeah, it all really starts from down back as Ogle takes it up to halfway, and he loses it, and we actually win it back by Parg. I'm just going to pronounce it Parg. And he wins it in the midfield, and then we do have some beautiful passing here with Denton and Smith. We can't really get it out of the back line into the midfield, but the team has set up very defensively here at home to us, but Wilson does take it on the right hand wing and whips it into the box, and Danny Elliott, who is back from injury, gets his goal, and this can be a very good confidence booster for both the team and Danny Elliott, as he has needed to get that goal to get his form going again, and we do take it and we do make it 1-0 in this first half. But in this second half, the other team were not backing off, and they were looking for this goal to make it 1-1, and oh boy, they made it 1-1. Just not even 10 minutes in to the second half, it was already 1-1, and the concentration did drop, unfortunately. But we're gonna have to make some changes soon, and hopefully see if we can make it 2-1. But 2 games, and hopefully we do not get 2 losses in a row. That would be a very, very bad way to get into the thing. I'm trying to think of a word to say, but coming towards the middle of the season, it's not a great time to be losing 2 games in a row, and massive save there from Fitzman to keep us in it. But they're still coming at us and looking to pounce on us. But with this corner kick here, they were looking to make it 2-1. But fortunate enough for us, we did defend that corner, and we were able to keep it 1-1. And obviously not the best of games. 2 games in a row that with defeat, 1 game with defeat and 1 with draw, both what we should have probably won. But we didn't get that bounce back result. But fortunately enough for us, we're 2 points clear with South Shields and Tamworth up our asses, to be honest. We do have a game in hand, but they are very, very close to us. Obviously Chester are there as well, and a few other teams are there, right there behind us, and we cannot be losing any more games. But as you guys see there, our team is going to be lining up like this: Wilson, Smith, Elliott, the normal trio up top, and it's gonna be strange to see how this game gets on, and we definitely do need a bounce back after the poor performances recently. But in this game here, we do come with our first highlight just over 20 minutes in, and hopefully we can make things work here. But Williams here on the ball can find Ogle. Can he find some spirit back to Williams? What can he do? Great ball over the top to Elliott. Can he finish it? Danny Elliott! What a finish from our striker, the man who supposedly is back on form. Hopefully he is. Another goal back. Another goal back to back. So 2 goals in 2 games, and so hopefully this means that we're finding our form again. But we did score the first goal in the last game, and things just went downhill from there. But we definitely need to find this second goal. We haven't been scoring lately too much. In previous episodes we have been, but in this one, especially this one here, we haven't scored too much. Except for the first game, we did get 4 past Cruz and Ashton. But despite that game there, we haven't been finding our shooting boots or our defending boots. But here come the opposition team. Great defending, great tracking back by Williams. Again, such a solid centre back he is. Very happy to get him on a free transfer. But we lose it here very quickly in our half, and that definitely could have been a very, very bad place to lose the ball in your half. But yeah, as time passes here, we're going to get another highlight as we do have a corner here. Elliott swings it in, trying to look for someone. But here come the opposition team now. Can we take the ball back? Don't really have anybody up, but as you guys can see, it is absolutely hailing. It'd be an absolute horrible day right there for this game. Not too many people have turned up for this one as well. Scales, what can he do? Finds Smith on the left-hand wing. Can he find Elliott? Yes, he can. Danny Elliott gets his second of the game, and you know that makes it 2-0, and the confidence is up. And what a fantastic team goal. Scales plays it over to Smith, and he just finds Elliott in the middle there. Great finish from Elliott. Just had to tap it past the keeper, but you know the team, very, very well worked team goal, and you couldn't really ask for a better team goal. But we get a corner here with Smith, who did send it in, and in the second half makes it 3-0. Butterfield to send it in, and somehow finds its way to the back post, and Wilson does tap it in. Great goal from the man himself as well. But, you know, very, very strong performance. Hopefully this can be the bounce back win. Scales in the middle of the park. Boyce, what can he do? Risky ball to Sembi Ferris, but he gets it. Sembi Ferris does get fouled, and the referee does point to the spot, and Smith will be taking the penalty. Who, you know, has had a very, very good game, but hasn't really shown on the scoreboard, on the score sheet, but he can put us 4-0 up, and he does. What a man he is to make it 4-0, and just only 15 minutes or so left, with an absolute nail-biting finish there. But you know, this game was definitely a big game for us, as if we didn't win this one, it would have been very worrying and concerning, but very, very massive bounce back win here from us. But we have another highlight here, 86th minute. What can we do here? Williams plays it back to Fitzmans, finds Williams again. He's got the time and space. Barnett threads through Butterfield, and Butterfield makes it 5. What a finish that was, and you know, great team goal, even the keeper included, playing it out from the back. And you know, Barnett, you know, dropped deep, allowed Butterfield to make that run and smashed it past the keeper, so made it 5-0, and that's how it would end. 5-0 and expected goals of 2.9, and we really did finish that one absolutely to pieces. And you know, massive bounce back game here again, and hopefully we can continue this form, as we are 3 points ahead of Tamworth and Blythe. South Shields are obviously there as well, but you know, many other teams are right there closing up on us. But you know, if we hadn't dropped those few points, we definitely could have been in, you know, a bit more ahead. But yeah, we've got this next game up against Boston United, which is going to be a massive, massive game. Yeah, I think they are in the top 5 or so. I didn't really see what they were, but we do get a highlight quite early on, 10 or so minutes in. Wilson on the right hand wing, dribbling down. Wilson, what can he do with it? Crosses it in, looking back stick. Smith, Connor Smith finds the back of the net, and you know, great team goal there. You know, it was all for Wilson down that right wing, and you know, took it past the players and found Connor Smith, at the back post, and the keeper couldn't really do much about that one, as he tried to put it in the back, try to prevent it from going in the back of the net, but just sort of pushed it more into the back of the net. But Boston United, who are sitting around the 10th position and now currently are in 11th, if this result does stay the same, and they definitely did have a few opportunities themselves to make it 1-1, but in this first half we definitely had a load more of opportunities, as Scales here on the right hand side, what can he do it with it? Ogle, Pug, Butterfield, Denton crosses it in, looking for Wilson. He does get fouled. Referee does award the penalty, and we're going to choose the main man to step up. Danny Elliott, left-footed, masterclass. Can he put this ball in the back of the net? Yes, he can. Without a doubt, Danny Elliott does make it 2-0 with 25 minutes past. It is a very, very strong performance from the team, and hopefully we can keep this going. And in this first half, still another highlight with only a few minutes left to go, as Sambi Ferris on this right hand side is going storming through the whole defense. Oh my word, what a finish that is. I mean, this man right here comes on and makes such an impact. Sambi Ferris on that right hand wing takes it past 3 or 4 players and past the keeper. What a well worked goal. Great finish as well for himself, and makes it 3 just before a break. And we honestly were looking like much of a better team. We've definitely bounced back, and definitely looking like the normal Scunthorpe United. But what can we do with this final highlight here? Playing through Elliott. What can he do? Oh my word, what a finish. With his 11th goal of the season, Danny Elliott can't stop scoring at the moment. To be quite honest with you, he just cannot stop scoring, this man here. He can score from anywhere. Great finish in that bottom corner. Not many other strikers at this level can do that. And we get another highlight here just before the half would end. What can Boston do? But we do take the ball back. Fortunately, it does fall back to Boston. It's a great ball in, and they do, unfortunately for them, they hit the post. Unfortunately for us, we do get very lucky to not concede there, and we do take the ball all the way out, and we do survive the first half of 4-0 thriller. In this second half, Boston United did turn up the Jets a little bit. They were not They weren't messing about. With only just over 7 minutes into the second half, they do get 1 consolation goal. They still need 3 to get an equal to make it 4-4, but hopefully we can hold on. But it's very worrying times as we get 2 highlights, and it hasn't even been an hour of football played, and they do get another counter attack, and great tackle right there, but bounces straight back to them. Rowe, what can they do? Out wide to Mills, gets it in the middle, and Jimmy scores the goal and makes it 4-2, and now the blood pressure is starting to go up. Not gonna lie, 2 goals in 5 minutes. It is very worrying times to be a Scunthorpe United fan, and definitely a player. But we do survive the rest of the half, making it 4-2, and we do go 5 points clear of the table, 5 points clear of Tamworth. And the table is very, very close. If you lose like 2 or 3 games in a row, you can definitely be out of the top 5. But Cameron Wilson has pulled a calf muscle, and he will be out to 3 to 4 weeks. the man has been on form, and so have we at the back end of this episode. But we've got Oldham next up, who in the FA Cup first round, the proper one, and obviously we're going to be playing many other games as Banbury and many other ones. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and click the link on screen and come back for the next episode in this save. So hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe on the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.